Hi friends, welcome back to the LMK feature. I'm Kaushik. I just finished watching Laxmmi on Hotstar, so I thought I'd do a quick 3-minute review of the film. And Laxmmi, as we all know, is the official remake of Kanchana, the 2011 Tamil blockbuster directed by Raghava Lawrence, who's an exponent in the horror comedy space and has a revenge angle also in all these horror comedy films. And Laxmmi is a pretty faithful remake of Kanchana. There are some subtle changes which have been done. Like in the original, Lawrence is shown as a very timid person who's scared of ghosts, but here Akshay Kumar is shown as a non-believer who is eventually possessed by the spirit of a transgender. And the original, the entire action happens in Lawrence's house, but here the action happens in Akshay Kumar's in-laws' place. And Akshay Kumar and Kiara Advani play a young married pair. Kiara Advani, as we all know, she's a very pretty and stylish heroine, but here she's shown wearing all these designer clothes and high heels even inside her own home, and that could have been avoided. That's pretty jarring, but on the whole, she's a very pleasing appearance. She's a star. There's no doubt about it. And the Burj Khalifa song between the two of them is a chartbuster already. And coming to the other actors, they try their best to entertain us with their comedy. And of course, they can't match up to the levels of Kovai Sarala, Devadarshini, and Sriman, the original comedy trio who rocked in Kanchana and the other Muni films. Here, they do try their best to entertain, and maybe the Hindi audience would find it okay. The film does take some time to pick up steam. The first 1 hour pretty dry and underwhelming. That too for someone like me who's already seen all the Kanchana films and other Lawrence horror comedy films. It was a test of patience, I would say, but it does pick up once Akshay gets into that cross-dressing mode. After the interval, when Akshay does all those antics, sporting the sari, putting on bangles and putting on haldi, and how the others react to his antics, those scenes are a lot of fun. Akshay unleashes all his histrionics. It's actually a tour de force performance by the superstar. The final half hour, which has that fantastic Bambole song, Akshay is ferocious in that particular segment, and of course the revenge portions which follow in the end, they are also pretty good. And the other big plus point in the film is, of course, Sharat Kelkar, who enacts the transgender in the film. Sarat Kumar did a great job in Kanchana, and the flashback portions in Kanchana were a major plus point, and it was an eye opener for the society too, in the way transgenders are portrayed and how they are represented. And it was a pretty good representation of transgenders in Kanchana, and the same happens in Laxmmi as well. Sharat Kelkar, it's a superb performance. Hats off to both Sharat as well as Akshay for boldly taking on such a part. And Akshay, that too, being the number one box office superstar of Bollywood, he has boldly gone ahead and done such a part. Hats off to him. And as I said, the film does really pick up after the interval, and it does deliver a decent value for time. That's what I would say. The same film would have felt even more better in a jam-packed theater, but what to do? We are in the COVID era. We are forced to see such big films on OTT. And my rating for this film is 3 out of 5. Do check it out on Hotstar. Watch it for Akshay and of course Sharat Kelkar, and it's a decent Bollywood debut for Raghava Lawrence, who brings a tried and tested template to Bollywood. It's a largely faithful remake of Kanchana, which works to an extent. So check it out, and I'll see you again in another video, guys. Do keep supporting. Thanks a lot. Bye. Good night.